Good morning. This is a message in a minute. What have you got in your hand? In Exodus chapter 4, God asked Moses that. He said, what have you got in your hand? And Moses said, just a rod. Now think about it. This is a rod that Moses used to tend the sheep. It was a tool he'd probably been carrying around for a long time. So he told God, I've got this rod in my hand. Well, God then says to throw the rod down. Moses does. The rod becomes a snake, and then God says to Moses, pick that snake up by the tail. Well, at that point I'd have been going, okay, God, I think you got the wrong guy for this. But Moses listened and obeyed the voice of God, went down, picked up the rod, which was a snake, by the tail. It turned back into a rod. It was evidence of the presence of God. You see, God called Moses to lead the captive children of Israel out of the bondage of Egyptian slavery. But he didn't have anything in his hand. But what he had in his hand was a rod, and God wanted to use that rod in a great and mighty and powerful way. What have you got in your hand today? You may say not very much, but I want you to know that God will take what's in your hand and use it to point people to Him. Ask God today to speak to your heart. When He says, hey, what's in your hand? Say, here it is, God. I give it all to you. This is a message in a minute.
Thank you for listening to Message in a Minute with Pastor Greg of Living Waters Church of God. Please let us know how we can pray for you today by commenting below or emailing Pastor Greg at pastorgreg2226@gmail.com. Thank you and have a blessed day.